Attachment theory, developed by psychologist John Bowlby in the mid-20th century, describes the deep emotional bonds that form between children and their caregivers. These bonds are not only crucial for early development, but also shape how individuals relate to others throughout their lives. One of the attachment styles identified in this theory is anxious attachment, a pattern of behavior where individuals often feel insecure and uncertain in relationships, leading to emotional volatility and a constant need for reassurance. Recognizing the signs of anxious attachment and understanding how to address it can help individuals build healthier and more fulfilling connections with others. People with anxious attachment styles often experience intense emotions and are highly sensitive to the behavior of others. Here are some common signs that someone may have anxious attachment. Constant need for reassurance. Individuals with anxious attachment tend to seek frequent validation from their partner or loved ones. They may ask questions like, "Do you love me?" or "Are we okay?" to alleviate feelings of insecurity. This need for reassurance can be constant, especially during times of conflict or uncertainty. Fear of abandonment. A pervasive fear of being abandoned is a hallmark of anxious attachment. These individuals might overreact to small signs that suggest their partner is pulling away, interpreting minor issues as indications of larger relationship problems. They often worry that their loved one will leave them even if there is no evidence to support that fear. Emotional overreaction is a common trait among those with an anxious attachment style. They may exhibit heightened emotional responses to situations that others might consider trivial. This could include becoming overly upset after a disagreement or feeling devastated by a partner's need for space. The intensity of their emotions often reflects an underlying fear of rejection or neglect. Clinginess and dependency are also key characteristics. Anxiously attached individuals may struggle to maintain a sense of independence. They may feel a constant need to be near their partner and may experience anxiety when they are apart. This behavior can lead to a cycle of emotional dependency where their sense of self-worth is closely tied to the relationship's stability. Overanalyzing interactions is another hallmark of anxious attachment. People with this attachment style may overthink conversations or actions, constantly replaying interactions to determine whether they've said or done something wrong. They may obsess over the meaning behind a partner's words, gestures, or lack of communication, often assuming the worst. Difficulty with boundaries. Anxiously attached individuals may struggle to respect personal boundaries, whether their own or those of others. They may feel uncomfortable with emotional or physical space, often confusing closeness with love and fearing distance as a sign of rejection. While anxious attachment often stems from early childhood experiences, it is possible to heal and develop a more secure attachment style. Here are several strategies for addressing anxious attachment and building healthier relationships. Increase self-awareness. The first step in overcoming anxious attachment is recognizing the signs in yourself. Reflecting on past relationships and identifying patterns of insecurity, fear, or emotional reactivity can help you understand how your attachment style has affected your behavior. Journaling, therapy, or talking with a trusted friend can be useful in gaining insight into your emotional triggers and patterns. Practice self-soothing techniques. People with anxious attachment often struggle with managing their emotions. Learning to self-soothe and regulate feelings of anxiety is crucial. Techniques like deep breathing, meditation, mindfulness, and engaging in calming activities can help individuals manage stress without relying on external validation. These practices help build emotional resilience and reduce the dependency on others for reassurance. Develop healthy communication skills. Open and honest communication is vital in any relationship, but it is especially important for someone with an anxious attachment style. Instead of seeking constant reassurance, try expressing your needs clearly and calmly. Instead of assuming your partner's intentions, ask them directly if something is unclear. Practicing healthy communication reduces misunderstandings and builds trust. Build self-esteem. Anxiously attached individuals often derive their self-worth from the approval of others. Strengthening self-esteem involves learning to value yourself independently of external validation. This can be achieved by setting personal goals, acknowledging your achievements, and practicing self-compassion. Engaging in activities that promote a positive self-image can help you feel more secure and less reliant on others for affirmation. Challenge negative thoughts. Anxiously attached individuals tend to catastrophize situations, assuming the worst possible outcome in their relationships. Challenging these negative thought patterns is an essential part of healing. Cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT, can be especially effective for this purpose, helping individuals reframe their thinking and adopt more balanced, realistic perspectives. Establishing healthy boundaries is essential. Learning to respect both your own boundaries and those of others is crucial in overcoming anxious attachment. This includes recognizing when you may be becoming overly dependent on your partner or when you need space to maintain your own sense of self. Setting clear boundaries fosters a sense of autonomy and helps prevent emotional enmeshment. Seeking professional help can be incredibly beneficial. Therapy can be a valuable resource for individuals struggling with anxious attachment. A licensed therapist, particularly one trained in attachment-based therapy or emotionally focused therapy, can help you understand the root causes of your attachment style and develop strategies for creating more secure relationships. Therapy also provides a safe space to work through difficult emotions and past trauma that may be influencing your attachment behaviors. Cultivating secure relationships is equally important. Surrounding yourself with emotionally healthy, secure people can also support your healing process. Having positive role models who exhibit secure attachment behaviors can provide a source of stability and reassurance. A partner who is patient, understanding, and willing to work with you through your attachment issues can help you gradually develop a more secure sense of self and relational connection. Anxious attachment is a deeply ingrained behavioral pattern that can negatively impact relationships, but it is not set in stone. Through self-awareness, emotional regulation, healthy communication, and professional guidance, individuals with an anxious attachment style can work toward healing and developing more secure, fulfilling relationships. While the process may take time and effort, the rewards, improved self-esteem, emotional resilience, and healthier bonds with others, are well worth it.